Okay, Ash, welcome to your first golf lesson. Myself, Dave Atchison here, Burlingame Golf Center. It is Thursday, June 28th. Now, I got you side by side with Tiger. Now, watch. I'm going to color code when I use graphic tools. I'm going to draw a red line up where you're playing the ball. I'm going to draw a green line up from where he's playing the ball. Now, see how his is more through his left armpit, just off the side of his left ear? So that ball should be over here. Right about there. Now your stance should be a little wider, you're a little narrower. So I want that ball to be about 3 inches in from the left heel for most shots. Now it's teed up with the driver, it'd be a little different. You'll play it up here teed up. But all shots on the ground, play it right there. So this is going to be different for you. So you'll do that 1, 2, 3 pre-shot routine to get that. The other thing is, look at your hands. See, your left hand grip is way too much on the palm, so I've had to lower it in the fingers. And see how it's turned to the left a little? Look how you can see more of his logo of his glove pointing at the camera a little more. I should see more of that black logo. And then your right hand, I see more on top to the left. So, see how you can see your left thumb? You're going to cover that up. So, here's what your swing looks like now. So you're not really hinging much in this area. Right at the end, when you have to let go of the club a little bit to get it to hinge. Okay. Gets you over swinging a little bit. It's because of your body. We change that later. Now see, now he's going to be able to hit down into it because that ball's forward. He can down and forward. With the ball back, you have to hang back off your back foot. See, right there you're hanging back. That's another power loss. It's kind of when you say I got to get my legs and hips into it, where mainly you get the ball forward, you can turn into it better because you're having to hang back because of the back ball. So you're jammed up. Okay, now let's look at what we did afterwards. Okay, now you can see the difference. So now I've got the ball up where it should be, just off your left ear area. There's that 3-inch step from your left heel. There's your wider shoulder width stance. See, this feels wide to you, but it's really shoulder width, just that you were narrow. Bring that right hand more on top of that thumb. I can still see too much of your thumb there. Yeah. Well, I can see more of the logo here. This is fine, but your right hand, I want to cover that thumb up. More over on top. More over on this side. Over on top over here. Okay. But overall, that's pretty good looking right there. Yeah, not bad. Now, another sensation you'll have to get used to is the hands hanging down low. So here on the left is what you walked in the door. Now see how the club is pointing way up to your belly button? Yeah. It should point at your belt buckle. So look at Tiger here. See how if I draw that line up the shaft now, see it's pointing at his belt buckle? But look how his hands and arms are more hanging from gravity, more down. They're slightly out. See, yours need to be a lot more down. And the club would be over here, pointing there. See there? But this is part of it being up in your palm still. So that's part of the thing you've got to get used to. This is going to feel hands low to you. Arms hanging from gravity. That's where you can do that right arm gravity check. Because see, he could drop this right hand off and swing it right back on his thumb. If you dropped your right hand off, it'd hang down here, and you have to push out to get to your thumb. That's partly why you pull in on the downswing. So we have to get those hands lower. Now that's your interpretation of it. Now see, you're in a better position. You need to get even a little more lower. It's going the right direction because see, now it's down a little lower.
Still a little high, right?
It's a tiny bit high still, but that's your old habit, kind of still hanging in there a little bit. Now both of these, you tend to let go because you got used to up in here. You have to let go right in there to hinge your wrist. See, that's why you overswing. Part of it. Your right leg, you don't want to lock up. That's another thing we'll talk about later. Can't talk about it today. That's enough to work on today, though. We've got other issues in there that we can change as we go along.
So I've been getting it wrong. You got good results.
Well, you're doing okay. See, I was surprised how well you hit in the beginning, but you were only hitting a wedge. But with a bad grip, you hit it pretty good in the beginning. So it just shows me you got pretty good eye-hand coordination. That you do it right, you'll start to be pretty good. Well, that's what I have you work on. Very good.